Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So you want to know about my Nigerian princess revolver?
Did you get scammed over the internet?
No,
It wasn't
but
an
kinda.
attempted scam.
Attempted
They only
scam.
scammed his heart.
Okay, so the backstory of this is
Like
that
way,
we were
yeah.
fucking around one time and we were talking about new dating apps. There's a feature where you can like upload your voice.
It would sound natural because like if you have to upload your voice to answer a question, they're gonna sound like super rigid and like super awkward. Like if they write out their answer, you know how like because they want to answer it perfectly, they're gonna sound like shitty actors, you know, where it's like my favorite thing to do is go to the beach on long walks.
I can
wanted
agree
to
with
prove
that.
that. Yeah, right.
We were curious, so I joined a couple of dating apps just to see the feature.
早上好，中国！现在我有冰淇淋。
Because I was like, no, I think people would be okay. Like, they wouldn't sound weird. The first day, this girl liked me, and I was like, okay. And then I liked her the next day, and then she like instantly started messaging me. We were talking. She seemed cute, but I was already like, this is kind of fishy. It was just weird the way she wrote stuff. But also too, it's like the text that she wrote was also in a different font. Okay, so either you went out of your way to change the font, or you're like copy and pasting it from a different app or whatever that has a different font than the app does. So I was like, okay, whatever. I'm willing to see where this
Are you
goes.
sure
And
about
she was like super like wanting to get in a relationship immediately. It was all this stuff, and then she was telling me that she was like half Nigerian and she was out taking care of her mom in Nigeria, and I was like, uh-huh. And like the first thing I think she said to me was like, are you just one of those guys that like sleeps with women and blah 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 blah? Like I already had a guy who was married that just wanted to sleep with some woman, and I was like, what?
Daddy, chill.
What the hell is even that?
So she was immediately like trying to put me on the defensive.
Oh, that was the opening. Like when he first met her, that was the first thing that she said.
Yeah, that's a red flag. I mean, like, yeah, we already starting up with some drama and bullshit. I'm already not into it.
Yeah,
Like, you lost me
exactly.
there.
It's like, why are you starting shit already? Like you don't even know this person.
She mentions like offhandedly, she's like, oh, I can't wait until we see each other and call. And she's been saying like weird shit. I was like, yeah, we could do a video call or phone call or whatever. That's cool. I'm gonna go with that. And she's like, oh, my phone fell in the toilet. And it broke the screen and the audio isn't working. I'm like, uh-huh. That literally makes no sense. And she's like, well, maybe my friend. I'm like, yeah, use your friend's phone. And then she's like, okay. And then she disappears for like an hour and a half, I want to say. And then I hear back from her. She's like, okay, I just got out of the shower.
This
We
seems
did.
way too complicated.
And then like we end up FaceTiming for like a fraction of a second, except it's a black woman, but the black woman is her friend. And so she ends up ending the phone call, and then she's like, my bad, I'll put you on the call with Jane, because that's the name of the person. And I was like, okay. I'm like knowing full well the person that probably answered it by mistake. And
Understandable. Have a great day.
We were like, is that gonna be a Nigerian scam? Like, no way,
Yeah.
it's like that obvious, right? Like, almost to the point that it was so obvious, it can't be real, right? It has to be actually real. Like,
She's gonna message you and be like, yeah, I need to get back to the States. I have to wash the money, so I need you to send me $3,000.
yeah, that's what we were waiting.
yeah, I see her for like half a second, no sound. And I was like, okay, that's obviously like a pre-recorded footage that she's then playing back through her phone, right? Like,
Yup.
it took her an hour and a half to figure out how to make that work. I'm gonna ask this anyways,
So
and
funny.
I asked, yeah, hey, can you throw a West Coast gang sign in a photo real quick for me? She's like, you still don't believe me? We saw each other. I was like, no. And she just like went off on me, like super pissed.
She knew she
should
got
keep-
caught.
Oh, that just seems awful. Then when she starts asking for money, make up a fake PayPal account, keep trying to make it
God, you would have went all the way.
Oh, fuck yeah. I mean, if you're gonna go through the effort to try to scam me, you know I'm gonna get it back.
I think what was going on, I guess like they want like a visa, so they like try to like fast track a relationship to get married so that they can come to the States. I think that's the most likely of what was going on there.
Or it's like
I mean,
basically they catfish you in a way
Yeah.
where it's like they come over, then you realize that's not who you thought it was, but then it's like, well, it's too late. You know, you already kind of had a relationship, so they're madly in love. You may as well just take them all to here, right?
pretty
Or
sure
try to
the
get to
friend was the actual person.
Was the friend ugly?
No, weirdly enough, no, she looked cute. So I was like, oh, well, that's weird.
Oh, that's the interwebs for you. That was a phenomenal story. I mean, that's pretty much exactly how I expected it to go.
The thing that gets me is the Nigerian part. It's like there's no
Yeah.
way it's actually a
Washy
thing, right?
schemes. Dude, I used to get those emails all the time talking about the Nigerian
Like-
press. I have $1 million and I'm willing to cut you
Yeah.
in.
I was like, they could have picked any other country and it would have been fine.
I'm gonna go say
All right,
goodbye to my
Jets.
Nigerian princess.
Okay. Make sure to give her a monthly stipend.
Negative $500. She owes me money.
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, sure.
All right, later, dudes.